Hi all, welcome to episode 11 of Rats in the Kitchen. In this episode we're still working on the same canal as all the previous episodes, the past 3 or 4 episodes I guess. And the reason for that is that this is the only canal in Lowell where the water level is still low. Now before I really started getting into the grappling, first off, when we talk about that, that's a stroller. No baby in it, luckily. So I'm going to throw the hook back in there and continue looking for the baby. But like I was saying, this is the only canal in Lowell right now where the water level is still low. So we'll continue to work with this one. Previously, before I started getting into magnet fishing and grapple hooking, some of the other canals were lower. That's just a piece of cloth or something, not a diaper. But I missed my opportunity on those other canals. By the time I started to understand this art form and got the hook, they already filled in the water level, brought the water levels back up again. But luckily they will do that again, or maybe the water levels will lower naturally in the fall. Part of a sharpen cart there. No metal parts on the shopping cart. No wheels or anything, just the cart part. Just the plastic part. So far it's been a pretty easy trip on this visit to the canal. Luckily I got my camera issues straightened out. The camera is pretty much pointed straight down. I was worried at first that it would only get a picture of my gut. However, I've lost weight, I think. Not sure exactly, or maybe it's the guardrail there blocking my gut. Another thing I've been meaning to point out here is that when you're working with canals, it's a little bit easier than just working on a shoreline. Because you always have that guardrail or fence to tie off to, which is nice. Gives you a little something to balance off of. I'm not sure if you can see it in the shadows there, but we're also working with some pretty fast flowing water, or at least some flowing water. So when you throw the hook down, keep the flow of the water in mind. Let the current take the hook to the destination. Throw with the idea that the water will carry the hook towards the item. Or if you throw the hook near the item, it's going to be carried past it. I think what I'm aiming for this time around is a bike. And I'm going to pull that off to just the dry spot to the left at first. Actually, I might have already done that. And this could be the part where I'm trying to get some of the rest of that carriage up and it's just not happening. That might be better. I don't know what the hell that was. Might be better to get the rest of that carriage out with a magnet. However, I'm working around that big pipe. I think I have an idea to work with that, and I'll give that a go next time I'm in that area. If the water level is still low enough, I think they're starting to raise it again. So I might have a limited window there. This really is a much better camera angle than the last episode, but we're still Not dealing with the best lighting situations. I'm kind of in the shadow of the bridge. Not too many onlookers here. There's actually a gentleman to my right on the phone. I felt like I might have been interrupting him. Plenty of places in town to make a phone call, though. Not too many places to do canal fishing. And there's the bike. We got that. Cool. I'll have to teach the baby when we find it how to ride. So actually, here I'm on the other side of the canal. And I think, yep, razor scooter. Those can be tricky to grab. You gotta grab them Trump style, just by the crotch. Right there. So we got that. Let's go hook them by the crotch. The best way to get them. Yeah, I think that's another bike I'll be pulling in. Unfortunately, my battery ran dead shortly after this. I also caught some Christmas tree lights, some Christmas lights that were rolled up, and at first I thought they were barbed wire. I was really glad I brought my gloves with me that day. Turned out they were just Christmas lights. So the cool thing here with this bike on this side is there's a big enough gap between the wall and the pipe, so I was able to drag the bike over to the edge of the canal and then drop the hook again between the pipe and the canal. So that was a pretty cool, quick day.